Hey guys, and welcome. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to do your profile on the DH160. All right, let's jump into it. First things first, we're going to go to the USA Department of States. This is where you get your DH160. I will leave the link in the description so you can find it easier. And what we're looking for is this section where it usually has the add profile or picture to your DH160. So if you are a new applicant, I do recommend you do the picture first. And if you are or already have an application, please go ahead and type in your AA number and your security question, your surname and whatever you have, your password. Go in and see if you can find the picture where you can upload it to your profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the location, and I am in South Africa. You please select your location, not mine, and wait for the page. And then we're going to enter this code. If you can't see this code really clearly, just go ahead and refresh it up until you find one that's really easy to write down. I'm going to use this one, WJYM6Y. Okay, perfect. And here it is. This visa application will ask you to upload a digital photo of yourself. This is what we will be doing. And first of all, let's go take at what the standards are. I do highly recommend that you guys read through this, please, because you're going to have to do this every single year. And there's a lot of information that's going to be really, really helpful. Now, what I'm looking for is exactly this, equal to less than 240 kilobytes. So that is the first thing we're going to have to do. We're going to have to take the kilobytes and compress it to less than 240. And then the other thing we're going to have to do is 600 by 600 pixels in dimension. For example, let's quickly go to this templates, and then you can see a little bit more of what we need. So here it is, 2 inches by 2 inches. This is the size we need. That would be 51 millimeters by 51 millimeters, but we are going to work on 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. I will show you guys exactly how to do that. Don't worry about it. I'm just quickly going to show you this is how your pictures need to look like. Please make sure you have a white background and a good shirt on, and that there's no shadows on your face. It needs to be as clear as possible because this is what they need to see. This is going to be the requirements. So let's quickly go back to this, and we are going to say test photo. I clicked on test photo, and there it is again. You want to be at least shoulder height and have your entire face in the picture. Now let's upload a photo. I have one saved on my computer, and this is the one I want to use. So if I just take a picture and put it in here, you're going to get an error. And for me, this error is going to be that it's going to be too big. There it is, image exceeded maximum size, file of 240 kilobytes. So let's go do this. I have 2 links I want you guys to go down and click on. The first one would be resize image full free. So either you can click on the link below or just type this in Google and go to this page. When we're inside of this page, we're going to use this section, resize image. As soon as you're in there, we're going to say select image. Don't worry about all the ads, and select the picture that you want. For me, this is my picture. It has a white background and the light is shining directly on my face and there's no shadows. Perfect. So now we want to change the dimensions down to 600 by 600. So go into your width and say 600, and your height and say 600, and say resize image. And that's about it. Click on download, and now from here you can either save it to your computer, or you can just click and drag it to your desktop, which I'm a huge fan of. I'd rather click and drag it down there and then just remove the ads. So now that you have it on your desktop, let's go and compress the file to get it to 240 kilobytes. So now I want you to go click on the third link that says compress image file. And when you have this, you can either go on the link or type in Google compress image file. This is where you want to be. I like this one because when you look at this, it can show you exactly how big your picture is and how big you need to make it. So I'm going to say choose file again and click on the resized. This is the one you just put in the previous website to resize it to the perfect size. So now we have that, and I'm going to open it up, and there it is. That's my picture. You can basically just say compress and see here it is. But now what is good about this, it says original file size, it's 458 kilobytes, which is too much, and it would be compressed down to 12 kilobytes, which is good, but we want to keep it as close to 240 as possible. So let's go up and say compress. Now it's on 14, compress 20, compress 34. Okay, let me just put it all the way to 100. There you go, 214, which is still lower than 240. So make sure you selected the compress button and then say download image. When you have that, yet again, you can either save it to your computer or just simply click and drag it to your desktop. Okay, now we're in the finishing stage. We go back to our profile and we're going to upload this photo now. We're going to say choose file again, and this time make sure it's the very top one, the one you've just did and not the one before. You can also see there on JPEG file the dimensions and the file size to make sure that it is the correct one. Select it, open it up, and this should be correct. There you go. This is what we want to see. Photo pass quality standards. You can't go wrong when you follow these steps. You can also try and just take a picture and upload it. And if it gives you any type of error, follow these 2 steps, upload it again, and I can guarantee you that it would go through every single time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.